Hey, good morning. Yes, Creflo Dollar welcomes Stacey Abrams to church. We should all welcome anyone into church. That is not the point. But it's the way he did it. Now, before we look into that, I just want to say that I used to trust him many years ago. Yes, I've trusted many people until I started to see, all the money and everything else. Well, it took a long time. It took until me attending Hillsong to wake up. But anyway, yeah, you can look at all his money, but maybe the last couple years should have woken up many people, during the pandemic. And love thy neighbor. You can see it right here in his own page. They're wearing masks. Yeah, they were actually helping to make masks. So you can obviously see his stance on that. And, TD Jakes had a similar stance, right? He was promoting everything that was going on and even talking to Fauci. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, those were during the times I got a lot of strikes. I believe it's on my fourth channel. But, as I always say, don't trust anyone. I wouldn't trust a church or a pastor. Listen carefully and test everything they say and do if you still want to attend. But I'm having a major deja vu here making this video, and it's probably because I look into these pastors quite often. But anyway, you can see all the same signs and symbols in everything they have, on their Facebook pages, you see the horns, the little kid holding up the horns. That's the picture they chose. Or the young man with the fleur-de-lis on his sleeve. You might think, oh, this is all coincidence. Well, what about how he's connected to Red Cross? Okay, well, the horns, you understand what that means. I don't think I need to say more. The fleur-de-lis, you can look at the symbolism of that and look deeper in how the Scouts use it and how it, the Vatican uses it, how it all derives back to even Nimrod and all those days, right? There's so much to look at with that, but how about the Red Cross? Everything he's standing for and promoting, and how the American Red Cross said he was doing an outstanding service, during the whole pandemic. Thank you for your partnership. Right. Notice, by the way, it looks like there's white pillars right there on the left with red behind it, so kind of like blood. Just pointing it out. Okay. But we know who the Red Cross is, right? And what they're all standing for and with. Yes, they want to help everyone during this pandemic, but they're partners. I don't think I need to say a whole lot. You can look further into them, but we know who their main partner is, and that's the UN, and all that they represent and all that they help, right? And sure, you can even look at the founders. Who founded the Red Cross? Henry Dunant. Wonderful. Even he has gotten a Nobel Prize. Very interesting. And they're a brother when they promote and talk about their own, right? And there they are talking about Jean-Henri Dunant. Okay? You can look at the flag. Interesting how it looks like the Swiss flag, but some countries are even changing that same symbol because it's a crescent, and now Israel even has a box for whatever reason. But we understand what the Red Cross symbolizes here, and I hope you do too. It means the Knights Templar. That's who they're connected to. That's where it all founded from. And I'm not going to get into all that or even talk about the Viking sword that was just recently, found here and how they dug around that area. Since I saw the Knights Templar, I thought I'd mention it. But, of course, let's hear it from Creflo's own mouth how he was honored to have her in the service.
Right before you take your seat, I just want to say this because I want to see how it sounds. Governor Stacey Abrams just walked in. And so glad to see you. Yes, you already know. Yes, ma'am. So you already know what to do, right? How many of you have already done it? How many of you have already done it? Wow. That's big time. And we're honored to have you here with us this morning. Amen.
All right, sorry for all the hiccups. Please watch on your own. It's only a couple seconds long, honestly, but there you have it. They were so honored to have her there at the service. So I had to look further. I knew she was, a Democrat, but I didn't realize exactly who she was. So that's why we're going to look a little bit at her. She ran and helped promote Biden. That's great. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if you're a left or a right because we know they're selected in. They're selected. You can vote, sure, but it's not really going to matter. And there she stands with Pelosi. Oh, please get me a bag, somebody. And we can do it. A masked Abrams is saying, oh, that's great. That was probably even her, who knows? Honestly, that picture right there, it almost looks like there's worms, kind of like the snakes in the hair. Symbolism, just interesting. But anyway, let's keep going. There she is on a late show promoting, her book. I didn't realize she's written some books. She even wrote a kid's book. And oh, look, it has a number 19 on it. Isn't that fabulous? But anyway, she's on TV, absolutely. She's been everywhere. ABC, MSNBC, you name it. Even on The Late Show, even on The View. Oh, ew, right? Honestly. But yeah, she even started a fair fight action. I wonder what that is. Is it really a fair fight when she's only promoting one side? I'm just saying, sure, you can look at the website of even the Facebook page. I'm sure they're all Democrats. I'm not even going to look. But she's running for governor of Georgia 2022, the Goober notorial election. Goober. I had to laugh. But yeah, because right now there's a Republican. But anyway, okay, sorry about that. But she's won so many awards. So many. I'm not going to even cover them all, but she's won the Rising Star Award. Oh, that's wonderful. The Kennedy New Frontier Award. There she is giving her speech. Oh, so honored, so thankful. And she's even won or been nominated, hasn't won, the Nobel Prize. Who else was nominated? Oh, that's right, just a few other familiar faces, by the way. But she's a Council on Foreign Relations. Yes, she's a member of the CFR. That should say enough for everyone. I don't even need to go into her hand signs and everything else. I mean, there's only a few out there, but I'd have to watch more videos. And all I can say is all these pastors have been tricked. Yeah, because of the money. They were after the money, the love of the world, right? And what does it say? If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Do I trust, Creflo or even Abrams? Absolutely not. I don't trust anyone right now. But all I can say is you can tell who they are by their fruit. You can tell who they are. And all I can say is if this is all new to you, please research, test everything I'm saying, and most importantly, pray about it, and God will lead you to the direction that is the truth. All right, that's it. God bless. I just had to share that. Till next time, have a great day.